is dressed like a German milkmaid, and the bottle is Hershey's syrup. Behind the maid, an insane face suddenly rises from behind the desk, its teeth snapped into a wicked grin.
Super Duke!
An axe blade smashes from the back of the maid and protrudes from the front of her throat. A look of shock and horror dashes the maid's face as the axe blade splits her esophagus in two, blood gushing from the open wound like thick molasses. Uncle Newt braces his heel on the maid's back for support and rips the axe from her, the lifeless meat of her body flopping in the ground. Uncle Newt stands proudly at attention, axe in both hands, eyes glinting maniacally.
And that's the discovery!
Smash cut, a sudden deafening scream. Ah! Exterior, Dark Mansion night. Bloody letters appear. Super.
Never.
Chuck smiles tag.
Balls to the wall, right?
Yeah.
Chuck follows the path of the maid, shortly followed by Tay. They disappear in the darkness.
Okay.
Marie hurries after them, and too is enveloped in the shadows.
Bro, come on.
Hank rushes after them, and too disappears down the passage.
His friend's really hot too.
Granny scurries down and away.
Fuck that. No boy is hot enough for that.
Samantha turns and walks back to the massive front door. She pulls at the handle and shakes it. It doesn't move.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
She shakes the anti-handle with all her might, throwing her full body back to pry it open. It doesn't budge. An insane, spectacled face appears in the shadows behind Samantha. She fails to see its glinting teeth, the look of bloody madness.
I do not need this right now.
With slow purpose, Uncle Newt steps out into the light.
Let's close the door so we can kill!
Samantha turns and screams. Uncle Newt raises a ball-peen hammer high above his head and brings the hammer down against her forehead. Uncle Newt strikes again and again and again and again, smashing rhythm, breaking the bridge of her nose and the front of her skull plating. Her ruptured eyes begin to pop from their sockets.
Pink, 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 pink!
He continues to beat her lifeless corpse. Interior, murder house hallway. Teenagers stalk down the twisting old hallway, though the maid is nowhere to be seen.
That new bitch may be fucking weird as shit, man. But I dig that milkmaid outfit, though. Fucking hot.
I could be talked into being that cow.
What?
The cow. I'd be the cow.
Why?
Because she'd be like, oh, come on, man. Don't make me explain it.
You're fucking weird, man. That doesn't make any sense.
Because you'll be fucking milking him, numbnuts.
Huh?
Milking the cow.
I'd probably just fuck her.
Shut up. Hey, sorry. I didn't think you heard that.
Why do you care?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't be that. Oh, fuck, sorry. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't.
Want that to be?
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I wouldn't want that to be. I wouldn't want that. Fuck. I'm really sorry. Just wouldn't want that. Okay.
It's like there's one missing and one
Yeah,
out.
exactly. I wouldn't want that to be a bad first impression. I mean, you hardly ever talk in home fourth period.
You know I'm in your fourth.
Suddenly, the sound of Samantha's scream cuts her short.
Sam? Where's Sam?
Dinah rushes back down the hall.
Dinah, wait.
Kay and Marie run past the boys, who look at each other, shrug, and follow. Interior, murder house, day. The teens rush into the white atrium to discover the broken body of Samantha, upside down and nailed to a heavy front door. Dinah screams!
Sam!
Whoa, that bitch got fucked up.
Oh God, we gotta get her down.
Marie gingerly begins to remove the body. Tay goes to help her, then recoils slightly, sticking.
Okay, this shit ain't funny anymore. We're out of here.
Chuck tries to open the door and fails. He shakes it harder, then begins to kick it furiously.
Kick harder, you
It
pussy.
won't fucking budge.
Somewhere off in Murder House, the echoing cackle of Uncle Newt can be heard rumbling through the empty. Everyone jumps and Dinah screams.
God damn, man. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. We gotta get out of here.
Well, we ain't getting through this way. It's closed up tight.
This place is covered in windows. It's so damn old. There's got to be another way out of here.
You want us to go in there?
No way.
Would you rather us sit around and wait to find out what happened to Sam? Because I'm not. I'm not just going to sit around waiting to die.
A hand from the darkness wielding a huge ice pick suddenly stabs Hank through the side of his head. His jaw slacks stupidly open as one of his eyes is skewered on the end of the point.
Well, I'm not saying no, but let's put a pin in that for now.
Dinah screams!
No!
Tate tears off down the house. Marie stops and grabs Dinah by the arm, who's frozen to the spot.
Dinah, come on!
We don't have time for this.
Chuck grabs Marie by the arm and drags her off. Marie's grip on Dinah slipping free.
No!
Chuck drags Marie off towards Tate's exit. Uncle Newt stabs deeply into Dinah's chest with a serrated Bowie knife and begins to pop out each of Dinah's ribs one by one.
Hey, poor violence.
Interior murder house, always dust. Tate, Chuck, and Marie run through the corridors of the murder house, panting profusely.
Do you think we lost him?
Not even remotely.
Marie finally manages to tear her arm free from Chuck.
Why? Why did you and Dinah?
You what?
I didn't leave her. She wouldn't come with
So
us.
that makes it okay to leave her to die?
That shit's not my fault. We got away. She didn't. That's all there is to it.
She was our friend. You don't just do that.
Marie points an accusing finger in the face of Chuck. Suddenly, a panel in the wall rotates open and a hatchet spins out from it, severing Marie's hand. Marie screams, clutching the base of a bloody stump with her one good hand. A second hatchet spins from the panel and severs Marie's second hand. Marie cries out in disbelief, shaking her two stumps. Uncle Newt leaps from the open panel, wielding a great axe in both hands, smashing into Marie's neck, mostly severing it, but leaving a fat section of neck and skin on which the head now flops.
That's what I call the 3-axe structure.
Dave and Chuck scramble to flee, pouring even deeper into the murder house. Uncle Newt pronates and begins messily eating the soft flesh, connecting Marie's nearly severed head to her shoulders. Match cut to exterior suburban street day. The dank, moist mouths of Clive and Cindy messily making out. Their saliva flies watery and viscid in every direction. The couple is laying on their sides in the grass, the sun warming their lusty young bodies. Clay slides his hand under Cindy's shirt.
I think it's time to go all the way.
Clive begins snottily suckling on the side of Cindy's neck.
You think we should go all the way?
Yeah, babe. All the way.
Clive starts trying to burrow into Cindy's shirt with his mouth.
Baby, stop it. There are kids around.
Clive looks up for a second to see an idyllic family with two small children playing with bubbles and a kite and laughing in the noonday sun.
But, babe, I need you right now.
Well, where can we go? We can't go to either of our houses right now. Your mom's car.
Chris smiles distantly, inspired.
I know just the place.
Exterior murder house. Clive leads Cindy by the hand around the outside of a murder house. Every possible door and window or opening seems closed off or boarded.
Hi, what the fuck? I am not going in there.
It'll be fine, babe. Come on. I bet no one's been in there for years. It'll be totally private.
That's not why I want to go in there.
Come on, babe. It's chill.
Clive starts kissing the base of Cindy's neck, making her squeal with delight. They quickly go back to messily sucking face.
I think this is the only way in.
Clive bends down and moves a piece of decaying mortar to reveal a small hole just large enough to crawl through.
5.
Get on in there, baby girl. The first hole in
Clive slapping her encouragingly on the butt, and she glares at him. Though gets down on her hands and knees and begins to crawl through the hole.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the way.
Interior murder house basement dusk. Cindy slips into the darkness and lands in an open basement. Clive soon joins her.
See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
They begin making out again. Clive lowers her roughly onto the ground. He tears open her shirt, revealing her heaving breasts. He laps at them like a dying catfish. Clive noisily removes his belt and places his penis inside her vagina. Cindy begins to moan softly. Oh, sorry.
I'd probably put some chocolate on those puppies.
Cindy gasps. Clive whirls around in shock and surprise.
Who the fuck?
Uncle Newt grabs at the base of Clive's skull and rips his spine from his body. Clive flops on top of Cindy like jelly as Uncle Newt proceeds to beat Clive with his own spine. Cindy screams! Interior Lost Murder House Hall. Dusk. The murder light has all but dissipated from the outside. Chuck pulls on a piece of iron welded across the tall windows.
God damn it, nothing. We've been everywhere in this house. Everything is shut up tight.
There's got to be somewhere we haven't tried.
We've been everywhere. Jesus. I can't believe I'm gonna die like this.
Like what?
No, it's too embarrassing.
After all, the weird shit we've seen, and you're too embarrassed?
Fair. Well, I'm a virgin.
What, a hot, popular guy like you? Really?
Yeah.
Wow, but you're so cool and everything. That's amazing. I never would have thought. Any girl would probably drop before you in a second. You're probably just full of shit. You're lying, aren't you? You just made that all up.
Yeah, you got me.
He leans over and places a hand on the wall next to her head.
But at a time like this, can you really blame me?
Yes.
She pushes his hand away, and in doing so triggers something unseen. The wall gives way and a panel opens. Tay and Chuck flinch, waiting for Uncle Newt to reappear. He does not.
I don't see him anywhere.
Interior of the room, night. Tay and Chuck step carefully into the ornate room, the best condition of any seen thus far. However, many boxes upon boxes are stacked up in great towers. An oil lamp burns in the center of the room. Chuck opens one of the boxes to discover stacks and stacks of German milkmaid outfits, endless packages of chocolate syrup in bulk.
What's all this shit?
No, but I don't like it.
I'm going to give you questions, concerns.
The panel suddenly swings closed, and Uncle Newt is standing there, drenched in chocolate and blood.
Terrors and night sweats.
Chuck snatches Tay by the arm and holds her in front of him.
Ow, what the fuck?
Look, man, I don't know what your freaky family drama deal is, but leave me out of it.
Tay elbows Chuck in the stomach, who coughs and releases her. Uncle Newt lunges forward, piercing Chuck's tongue with a pair of welding tongs and ripping it from his head, pulling much of the inner skull inside out with it. Tay takes off into the depths of the boxy labyrinth. Tay tackles over boxes, stumbling and sniffling.
You want to stay alive? Can you do that? Okay, what if you just stay quiet and still?
They hug. Tay gives Cindy one final nod of affirmation, then begins to crawl as low as she can through the towering boxes. There's a creak of floorboards, and the slow and steady footfalls somewhere out in the darkness as Tay rushes along.
I don't know if I ever told you this, but there was a girl I knew once in college. Linda Winsford. What a dame. Every day she would bring these little white lights into class, little white lights, and all of us wondered every day, what's with the little white lights? And one day I was talking about my poor sweet mother, and Linda comes up to me and offers one of these little white lights. And so I say, why would I want a little white light? And she goes, every time my mother beats me or my brother, I turn on a different light.
Uncle Newt rears over the boxes where Tay is hiding, axe in hand.
This story always stuck with me.
Uncle Newt raises his axe to strike Tay down. Tay raises her hands to prepare for the blow. As Cindy leaps onto the back of Uncle Newt, smacking his glasses from his face. His axe goes flying as Cindy stabs a piece of glass into his left ear.
Gak! Not my good ears!
Flings Cindy from his back, sending her plummeting to the earth. She turns to her and curb stomps her skull until it pops like an egg. Uncle Newt fumbles on the ground for his glasses, finding a pair and trying them on.
These aren't my killing glasses!
He flips 2 pairs of glasses on and off his face, trying to decide which pair he wants.
That story always stuck with me. A woman growing up making something of herself. It's called like a...
Tay overlooks the fumbling Newt with his axe slung over her shoulder.
Buildings.
Oh, sorry.
Don't rob her big moment.
Big moment.
Go back.
It's called like a...
Tay overlooks the fumbling Newt with his axe slung over her shoulder.
Buildings Roman. Write that down.
Tay swings and severs Uncle Newt's head from his shoulders. The 2 pieces fall to the ground with a slap. Series of shots. Tay, beaten and bloody, crawls out of the hole in the basement into the light. Tay drags herself buried alive down the quiet suburban street.